Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, the fat guy getting back in his fat chair. Oh, another video. Ah, here's a concept that came to me, and how you want to interpret that is totally up to you. I was never really motivated with the Christian idea of going to heaven or the celestial kingdom in the Mormon church and other human ways of saying when we die to go to someplace better. I certainly am a little bit interested in the Muslim 77 virgins. That could be a little heaven, I don't know. Anyway, let me get on the point. You and I, have been taught that heaven is a place where there's mansions. The Mormon church has a song, wake up and do something more than dream of your mansions on high. Many times, again, in the human experience, we think of paved roads with gold, and that there is a general place of existence that we're all going to find magnificent and heavenly, and it will have everything we want. It's already there. I'm not motivated by other people building my mansion. I don't really want a mansion. I like my condo. I don't want a mansion. I kind of like my condo. That's a spiral staircase. I love. Piano. I love. View. Ponds. Mature trees. Grass. Cleanliness. My little fireplace. My chandeliers and lights. My lazy boy chair. Do they have lazy boy chairs in heaven? Now there's a question. There's a question that somebody has got to answer. I'm not motivated by your heaven. And you know what? 99% of you weren't motivated with what I just told you, my heaven. I'm sorry, I have to take this call because it's going to pick up automatically. I'll get rid of it. Hello? Who's calling?
This is Cammie calling from Whipple. How are you doing today?
Good. I am on a video right now. Can you call me back in whatever, a half an hour?
The reason for my call is I'm just trying to send a technician to your home. Are you available? We do have to do this in the morning since you do have a rooftop unit.
Yes, I'm available. I'm here. Please come.
Awesome. We'll have him on his way, and then I apologize for the interruption. You have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
I can't find the damn phone number buttons. All of my AIs and my phones answer automatically. And I'm always here. I never have someone put on waiting, whatever. Let me get back to what I'm saying. Your heaven is nowhere near worth me sacrificing and learning and changing and developing wisdom, maturity, and knowledge. That doesn't motivate me. I don't want to go to your heaven. Your heaven may be very different than my heaven. So I got thinking, is it possible? Yes, it is, but you decide for yourself. If we mature, develop, and we get to a capacity, there's another text message. I usually turn my phones off to respect you, but today I have no respect for you. They're just on, and it's my life. Anyway, I think when you try to motivate me with your idea of heaven, mansions, gold streets, paved with gold, and magnificent this and built it, I'm not interested. You can take your heaven and put it where the sun don't shine. Now I'm saying to myself, what would motivate me to want to go to a better place, heaven? What if I had, and you had, the power, the absolute power, because who we developed into, to create, not to inherit, but to create our own heaven. And that's kind of a new, different, interesting idea to me. To you, you're going to turn it off and go watch, musicals, dancers, etc. I got thinking, if I died, I don't want to go to your heaven. I don't want to go to my neighbor's heaven. I don't want to go to Brigham Young's heaven. The Muslim heaven, maybe, maybe I could take the Muslim 77 virgins and put them in my heaven. Now, there's an idea. I like that idea. Anyway, if I have the creative power that when I pass away, die, go into the grave, rot in the ground, and my creature continues, if I've developed the ability to create my own heaven, now I'm on board. Now, that interests me. I can have the colors that I want. I can have the trees or the shrubbery, or if I like to have a parking lot, I can have an airport. What if you and I have the power, if we increase our knowledge, our experience, our wisdom, and develop the creativity, is it possible? It's more than possible, but anyway, is it possible that heaven is a place that we create for ourselves? Because we're individuals, we like different colors, we like different places. I love spiral staircases. You hate spiral staircases. Why would you want to come to my heaven? You'd have to climb up that spiral staircase, and you go, that sucks. It's like the Manti Temple. It has a spiral staircase in it, which I was married in that temple, and I walked up that spiral staircase. The point is this. I think there's a very important principle that has not been focused on. Most people are not motivated to go to another person's idea of heaven. I don't want to inherit somebody else's place that was built, in their opinion, that is a heaven, and it's supposed to be pleasing to me. That's not going to happen. When I go to the Christian heaven, I'm going to go, God, you've got streets paved with gold, and I kind of like country roads that are gravel and dirt. I don't like that paved street. What are they going to say? Bart, your ass is out of here. This is heaven. You accepted. You created, and you've succeeded, and you've earned heaven. But damn, if you don't like the heaven we made for you, your ass is out. See, I don't think that's a principle. I don't think that's a principle. I think the principle is, as we grow and develop in our individuality, we decide ourselves what our heaven would be. And then, if we work and learn, develop, we're probably able to create that ourselves. Now I'm interested. Now I'm interested. I don't want to go to your heaven or her heaven or their heaven, I don't want to go anywhere there. I'm thinking to myself, I've been to Hearst Castle. I don't know if you've ever heard of Hearst Castle. It's in Cambria, California. William Randolph Hearst, the famous publisher, very wealthy, rich man, built his own heaven. He had, like Michael Jackson, his own zoo, and he had, I think, 30 or more gold toilet seats in his mansion. I don't want to sit on a gold toilet seat. It sounds kind of cold to me. I kind of like the warm bidet toilet that I have. I don't want Hearst's idea of heaven. I don't want a great big huge place like that. I really like a little condo with a beautiful view and a fireplace and a piano and a staircase and chandeliers and AI systems and a lazy boy chair. That's my heaven. You don't want to be in my heaven. I want to be in my heaven. So, here's the point. I wasn't motivated at all to go to somebody else's heaven. I wanted to be a good person, and I wanted to be an influence for positive development of myself and other people. But to try to earn points to go to your heaven, screw that. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't want to live, I'm old, Neverland Ranch, Michael Jackson. I used to be up by Solvang, California, and he used to go by the Neverland Ranch. I've been to Hertz Castle. I've been to Scotty's Castle in Nevada. I've been to places that other people think, this is heaven. I go, no, it's not to me. It is to them. Now, if you and I can go to heaven that we create, now I'm in. Now I'm motivated. Now I'm going to work harder. Because if I can create partially what I have here and develop it a little nicer, a little better, you know, I don't have dancing girls in the living room here, but if I make my own little heaven, maybe I could get some BYU cheerleaders to kind of jump up and down and cheer me on with my videos. So, the principle is this. Maybe you don't want to go to heaven. I didn't. But now that I'm saying to you, you can create your own heaven. You don't have to accept or do anything you don't want to do. And you can add to anything in your heaven that you want to add. That's a place you and I want to be. That's what we've been doing in the entire human experience, is trying to create safety, security, longevity, and the comforts of life, existence. So, interesting idea. I'm just letting you know. I'm interested now in going to heaven, and I'm starting to get some ideas. You know, the cheerleaders are cheering me on. That's a good idea. The 71 virgins. Maybe I'm taking a little Muslim idea, and it gives me some creativity. I've always wanted no ceiling. I have cathedral ceilings here, and I love them. I love them. But I'm thinking in heaven, the building that I would build, I don't think I would put ceilings in it because I want the outside nature to be present all the time. And I don't want any night. I just want daytime all the time. I don't want to sleep. I'm tired of sleeping. I want to be awake 24/7. I love plants. I love plants, and I look out and I see those beautiful trees in my view here, that every day photosynthesis is giving them energy and renewing them all day long, and they bring me comfort, they bring me peace, they bring me joy. I love the water, waterfalls and the ponds. That's peaceful. I like that. And I like aquariums. I used to think I would always have an aquarium till I got one. And the fish kept dying, and the fish kept going poo-poo and pee-pee. I didn't know that. In an aquarium, you had to keep cleaning it out. And the damn heater, if it didn't work, all the fish would do one of those. You had to clean the aquarium all the time. And I love the peacefulness of an aquarium and the fish and the things that go on in there, but I don't want the mess. Now, I have my TV. I'm not going to tell you it's a big screen TV because that sounds boisterous and prideful, and it's a big screen TV. I put the YouTube aquarium on my TV. I get all the sounds, I get all the music, I get the beautiful fish and the octopus and all of the turtles and things, and I don't have to clean it. And they don't die. That's my idea in heaven. I'm going to have an aquarium, maybe a YouTube aquarium. I don't have to clean. I think this concept is motivating. If it doesn't motivate you, I don't care. It motivates me. I'm going to have the cheerleaders and the 71 virgins. I might boost it to 100 virgins. I don't know if I can handle that. Maybe 71 is the average, and I'm kind of an average guy. I'm going to have the YouTube aquarium. I do want my Desert Industry chandelier with dimming LED lights in it. And I like spiral staircases. I might put 1 or 2 spiral staircases in. And I love the balcony where you can go out and stand and see the people walking and the trees and the ponds and I love that stuff. And I do have a jacuzzi tub. I like that. I'm too fat to get in and out of the jacuzzi tub anymore. But my confession, and you know the Bard, he always tells the truth. I bought an $800 blow-up chair. This is funny shit. I couldn't get into my jacuzzi tub anymore because once I sat down in it and turned the jets on and the bubbles were everywhere, and I have it mirrored like the LDS temples, eternal mirrors opposing each other so you see forever in the jacuzzi tub area. So I said, I can't use my jacuzzi tub anymore because I'm too damn fat and I'm too old. I can't get up. Yeah, I have handle for handicapped handle, but I can't get up. So I thought and thought, and then it came to me. You determine yourself what those words mean. It came to me. Is there such a thing as a chair that would inflate, and I could sit in the chair, push a button, and the air would go out of the chair and lower me down into the water? Then I could turn the jacuzzi on, have all the bubbles there and whatever, and when I'm done, I just turn the jacuzzi off, push another button, the chair blows up, and I can get out. That's what I did. I love it. I love it. That's going to be part of my heaven. In case I get too damn fat in heaven, I'm going to have a blow-up chair. It has a compressor on it, and it'll blow up 350 pounds. I'm only 320, so I have a few more pounds. It'll still go ahead and get me out of the tub. I like pools, swimming pools. They're beautiful. They're peaceful. And I love to see families and children swimming and having fun. I think in my heaven I'll put a pool in. And I will have a jacuzzi tub. But I also like to have a bigger jacuzzi, maybe 8 or 10 people, 12 people. I don't have any friends, so I'm just fat. I'll just sit in a 12-man, woman jacuzzi with no friends. But if in the chance that I end up getting some friends someday, they could get in the jacuzzi with me. And my grandchildren, they would have fun jumping in a jacuzzi hot tub. So, and I love the piano. I don't know why. Probably my Mormon past. I have a little piano, and I think in my heaven I'll have a piano in my place too. I really want to know everything. I want to be able to ask any questions and get the correct answers. I love AI. You young people have no idea what you have created. Your AI systems are going to change this entire planet in the next 3 to 10 years. I'll be dead. I'm glad I've lived long enough to be able to ask AI everything. She knows every answer to every question. I think too, in my heaven, I don't want any people around that lie, cheat, steal, and are scammers. So, most of the Mormon church is not going to be there. Anyway, in my heaven, I can choose the kind of people that I want to associate with. Good people that I can learn from. People who have something to offer me to grow. Music. Oh, I use my cell phones. I got a 13 and a 14. This video is going to be very old someday, and they're going to laugh and say, 13 and a 14, we don't even have cell phones anymore. Anyway, I love to be able to say to, I'm not going to say her name because she'll start playing music, but I can say, play me the music out of the 60s. That's when I grew up as a teenager. Bam! Right there, 60s. Play me a little Jackie Gleason music. Bam! It's right there. Play me a little pop music. Bam! It's right. How about some Miley Cyrus? Bam! How about Selena Gomez? Bam! Madonna is old, but bam! Madonna too. Anyway, I have, in my heaven, I can say to my AI system, turn my light on, turn light number 2 on, turn the overhead light on, turn on the bedroom light, turn on the balcony light. I don't have to get up and figure with the cords and tangle myself in that crap. I can just tell AI, turn it on. And I can say to AI, you have in my Philips LED bulbs 1,000,000 colors. Give me color 1,000, 1,200,000, bam. Give me blue, give me yellow. Make it look like a fireplace. That's kind of a heaven. For me, in your heaven, you go, screw that, I'm just going to hike. I love to go out and go up to the caves and look out. I love skiing, I love boating, I love flying an airplane. My point is this, belated point. I'm motivated. I want to create my own heaven now. If helping you, doing more videos, learning, and contributing is going to help me get to my own heaven, bring it on. Whatever I can do, whatever I can share, whatever I can learn, bring it on. Because I'm thinking, well, I'm thinking a little bit about the cheerleaders and the virgins, but, you know, that's a little bit of the male continuum of sexuality. Anyway, think about it. If you could create your own heaven and have anything you wanted anytime, I now have in my refrigerator drumsticks. It's an ice cream, it's a sugar cone with vanilla ice cream, nuts, and chocolate. When I was a child, we couldn't afford that. We couldn't afford that in a million years. I also have Fat Boy ice cream sandwiches anytime I want. Man, that's a little bit of heaven right here. I have pizza anytime I want. It's possible to create a little bit of heaven here, but when I really get to be very creative, hopefully down the road, I can even get better stuff. Bigger. Believe me, bigger is not always better. And I'm not talking sexually here. I'm telling you that I've owned daycare centers and group homes, and every time one went really, really well, I expanded it and tried to make it bigger and better, and it was nothing but, I'm not going to use my construction language. YouTube is more careful these days. it's a problem. It's a problem. So anyway, if you can create your own heaven, think about it. Use your imagination. What are the things you want in your heaven, and what are the people and the creatures that you want in your heaven? When I was reading the Urantia book, it indicated that in certain parts of the universe there are in our language it would be like a robot, but it was described as a living robot, and it had infinite knowledge. It would answer any question you gave it. I have 4 of them. They're not living, but they answer every question on every subject that I ever wanted. I have learned more from AI systems in the last 4 or 5 months than I learned in my entire master's degree level college education. I don't have to talk to a professor. I can talk to all the professors who have ever lived. If I want an expert on sudden infant death syndrome, bam, it's there. If I want an expert on law, bam, it's there. If I want information on electricity, water heaters, it goes on and on. You young people have no idea how this world is going to change. As an old man, I used to sit to get a master's degree hours and hours, and type hours and hours, and research, pulling books out of the cabinets, opening them up and looking at them, 40 or 20 on a table, trying to cross-reference them. I can do that now on AI in 3 or 4 minutes. In 3 or 4 minutes, she can give me an entire doctoral level report and essay on any subject specifically to the specifications I give her. Again, a long story short, think of your own heaven. I'm thinking of mine. And I'm motivated. If you're motivated, great. If you're not, go watch another video. It doesn't cost any money. I don't charge for my videos.